Welcome, car lovers. Imagine this: you approach a long, sleek silhouette parked under a halo of golden hour light. The chrome catches a glint, the body's lines whisper refinement. You open the door, settle into a handcrafted seat, press the starter, and the engine pulses like a heartbeat. You ease into drive, and suddenly you're gliding forward, the world stretching ahead of you like a runway built just for this moment. This is not just another luxury Sedan. It is the 2026 LS, the flagship from Lexus, reborn for the enthusiast who demands more than mere status. And today, we dive deep: story, interior, performance, driving feel, and price. Everything you crave to know. Let's start with the story. The Lexus LS has always been a statement. When it first debuted in the late 1980s, it quietly disrupted the luxury world. Japanese craftsmanship meeting Japanese discipline, targeting the high-end icons of the time. The name, well, LS, stood for luxury sedan, but in reality it became a showcase of what Lexus believed luxury should be: quiet, confident, refined, intelligent. Fast forward decades and here we are with the 2026 iteration, which carries that heritage but is also braced for tomorrow. Lexus didn't just tweak the old formula. They reimagined it. They took everything they've learned, from material quality to powertrain sophistication, from chassis dynamics to digital experience, and fused it into the new LS. There's an intentional tension in the story. This is luxury with presence, but also with purpose. It says, I've arrived, yes, but also I know where I'm going. And for the car enthusiast, that is an invitation. Now, picture the exterior. The 2026 LS stands tall, not in a show way, but in a way that commands respect. Its proportions are elegant yet muscular: a long wheelbase, broad shoulders, a hood that flows into a tightly framed cabin. The front grille is bold. Lexus's spindle motif reinterpreted with nuance: broad, low, mounted, edged with chrome but without excess. The LED headlamps are sharp, 3 projector units perhaps, their signature, daytime running lights casting twin blades of white at dawn. The side profile is sculpted, character lines flowing from front to rear, accentuating both speed and solidity. The rear features a full-width LED light bar, connecting the corners and emphasizing width, reinforcing the car's stately presence. On the road, you won't miss the wheel arches, subtly flared. They hint at the power beneath. And when you approach at dusk, the chrome accents catch the light just so. The paint finish glistens. This is a car crafted to endure, to be seen, to impress without shouting. For enthusiasts, the exterior of the LS says elegance meets execution. Step inside. The door opens with a reassuring thud, and you are greeted by an environment that whispers attention to detail. The seats are upholstered in fine leather, the stitching precise, the bolstering firm but comfortable. The dashboard curves gently around the driver, with a sweeping line that unifies the instrument cluster, infotainment screen, and passenger side. An architecture of harmony. Materials aren't just good, they are exceptional: soft, touch leathers, brushed metal accents, handcrafted wood veneers, perhaps in a laser-etched finish. Ambient lighting lines the cabin in subtle hues. The center console extends elegantly, housing intuitive controls within reach. Tech integrates seamlessly: a large high-definition touchscreen, crisp digital instrument cluster, head-up display projecting vital info, and Lexus's signature quiet cabin surrounds you. Rear seats aren't an afterthought either. This is a Sedan made to carry grown adults in comfort. Legroom, headroom, climate control zones, perhaps even rear seat entertainment or massage functionality. It all feels staged for first-class experience. For the enthusiast who loves the cockpit aspect of driving, the LS interior delivers refined, immersive, special. Now, into the heart of the matter: performance. The 2026 Lexus LS answers the call of the enthusiast with serious credentials. Under the hood, you'll find a charged 3.4-liter V6 engine producing approximately 16 horsepower and 42 lift of torque. The Zoo's 60 mph sprint is around 4.6 seconds. Curb weight hovers near 4,900 lbs. These specs anchor the LS not just in luxury, but in luxury performance. The transmission is a sleek 10-speed automatic, mated to full-time all-wheel drive, offering grip, composure, and confidence in all conditions. Top speed is rated around 136 mph. Fuel economy: expect figures like 17 mph city, 27 highway, combined about 21 mph. What does this translate to in real-world driving? It means you are ahead of many luxury rivals in pace, while not sacrificing the quiet refinement that the LS name embodies. When you drive it, the experience feels layered. At low speeds, you glide. Suspension absorbs imperfections. Engine is hushed. Ambient sound is minimal. It gives you moments of serenity. But then you press the throttle. The turbo V6 settles in, the transmission drops down. You feel the surge. The car shifts firmly yet smoothly. Your body senses momentum, but the cabin remains calm. The steering is precise, the weight reassuring. You negotiate a sweeping corner and you feel minimal body roll, the chassis holding you confidently. Braking is strong, linear. You're in control. On the highway, you merge, accelerate, overtake effortlessly. The LS turns what could be mundane into engaging. And yet when you release the throttle, the decibels drop, the ride quietens, the luxury returns. This dual nature, performance when desired, calm when expected, is the LS's mastery. Let's dive a little deeper into the driving feel. Sit behind the wheel, you feel the length of the car, the planted stance. But you don't feel bulky. You feel composed. The steering wheel is leather wrapped, the feel just right. Not hyper sharp like a sports car, but calibrated for purpose, balanced, communicative. The pedals respond with weight, throttle with smoothness, brake with confidence. The engine sounds refined. There's a subtle rumble when you push, the kind that says, "I've got power," without screaming for attention. In sport mode you sense a firmer ride, tightening of the adaptive suspension, throttle sharper, shift points more aggressive. In comfort mode you're cocooned, road noise muted. The car glides like a limousine, yet you know that under the skin lies serious performance. Rear passengers feel it too. When you accelerate they feel a smooth, sustained thrust, no abrupt jerk. When you cruise they feel the hush. This is limo, level refinement. But when you push they grin, because the LS is no passive back seat transport, it can engage. As for the design of the experience, Lexus has also integrated advanced driver assist systems, connectivity, luxury touches that elevate the experience beyond raw numbers. The cabin architecture, the ergonomics, they all contribute to telling you, this sedan is more than transport, it's an environment. You notice the silk, smooth operation of the climate vents, the subtle ambient lighting that changes hue, the tactile quality of the switchgear. You feel special. Not because you're in a luxury car, but because you're in one that cares. And for car enthusiasts, that feeling matters. Now, what about exclusivity and value? The 2026 LS, especially in its top trims or special editions, like a Heritage Edition or equivalent, carries not only the craftsmanship, but also the intent to be more than common. It's for the driver who wants quiet dominance, not explicit show. In the US, the Heritage Edition is said to be priced at around $99,280 including destination. It's limited to a small number in the US market. That places it in premium territory, but given the build, the power, the luxury, the exclusivity, and the Lexus reliability, it's compelling. You're buying not just a car, but a flagship statement. And for the enthusiast, that matters. You get performance, you get luxury, you get brand cachet, and you get something that stands apart. Let's reflect. Your heart thumps as you press the start button. The dual turbo V6 fires. You pull out into traffic. You accelerate onto a sweeping highway curve. The body leans ever so slightly, then settles. The transmission downshifts. The engine holds its tone just right. You feel the road, you feel control. Then you switch to a quiet back road, reduce speed, change into comfort mode. The cabin becomes a sanctuary. You hear your own thoughts. The car is not loud, not flashing, it is purposeful. That dual personality is rare, a luxury sedan that can engage like a driver's machine, and also soothe like a comfort haven. That is the essence of the 2026 Lexus LS. And for the car lover who appreciates the details, there are many chassis engineering that reduces NVH's noise, vibration, harshness, the adaptive air suspension that adjusts damping based on mode, the all-wheel drive with torque split that enhances stability, the multi-link rear suspension that balances comfort and precision. Then the materials. You feel the leather. You see the wood trim with rich grain. You touch the metal surfaces that have been electro-plated and machined. You notice the perfect gaps, the quiet doors closing, the absence of rattles. These are the hallmarks of luxury done right, and in the LS you feel them. But the LS is not only about survival of the luxury sedan, it's about evolution. In an era dominated by SUVs, Lexus remains committed to its flagship sedan tradition. The 2026 LS communicates that sedans still matter to real drivers and to real enthusiasts, and the performance credentials prove that luxury doesn't have to mean soft. You are the driver. You are the master of command. The car supports you. Now let's bring things full circle. You've driven it, you've felt it, you've imagined it. You've seen the design, the refinement, the performance. You appreciate the ride comfort and the driver connection. You understand the value. The 2026 Lexus LS is a car that satisfies intellect and emotion. It invites you to slow down and savor. Yet it also invites you to speed up and engage. It doesn't ask you to compromise between serenity and excitement. You get both. For those who demand more than just luxury, more than just badge, more than just status. This is a car you will love. For those who value the drive as much as the destination. For those who take the seat, grip the wheel, and want to feel alive behind it. The LS delivers. So, car lovers, you've heard the story, you've seen the design, you've sat in the interior, you've felt the performance, you've imagined the drive, you've weighed the price. The 2026 Lexus LS stands in front of you, door open, engine running. Will you step in? Will you take command? Will you let it take you down the road you've always wanted to drive? If you enjoyed this dive into the LS, make sure you hit subscribe, ring the bell, and join the ride. Thanks for watching. See you out on the road.